I recently attended a great event hosted by Families First to raise money for their programs and services. And one of the quotes that I heard that really stuck with me was by Reverend Desmond Tutu, who said that it's time that we stop pulling people out of the river and go upstream to find out why they're actually falling in. And this brought me back to my days when I was running the YMCAs in Chicago and we had a gang intervention program. And during the period of unrest after the Rodney King riots, Mayor Richard M. Daley contacted me directly and he said he'd like us, the YMCA, to drive a gang intervention program because he was very concerned what was going to be happening during that summer after the Rodney King activities. So we pulled together a group of community leaders and we actually created a great program. But I learned a lot because we already had a gang intervention program around why do people join gangs? Why do kids join gangs? And we felt it was really competition with the YMCA because when you're in a gang, we learn that they get status, they have leadership responsibilities, and they even get money. So what we did is we hired, and not the core gang members, but people on the fringe of the gang, the kids on the fringe of the gang. And one of the activities we did was we had them take off graffiti off the many buildings that were graffiti. Oftentimes they probably put the graffiti on. But nevertheless, during that summer before, in an area called Logan Square, where we focused our program, there were 16 gang-related murders. During the summer that we provided the program, there were no gang-related murders. So it wasn't all because of that activity, but I do believe that it had a lot to do with that activity. So we gained knowledge that here's the things that kids need to bring them along in a good way. We believe, and we all should believe, that youth and adults, people have opportunities to be good people. And when we look at a gang member, we think very negatively and oftentimes rightly so. But if given the opportunity for work, for status, for opportunity for growth and money, there actually can be a difference made. So we found that out, and I think we need to believe in our youth. Let me hearken back to the thought of Reverend Desmond Tutu, who said you need to catch people early on so that you can make a difference in their lives.